Hello and welcome to I Came Here With Nothing with Kiyanosh and Tim. This is a podcast where we watch an episode of Deal or No Deal, have a bit of a chat, talk about what we've been doing lately, but most of all, just see if these guys are going to walk home with some money. How you doing, bro?
Doing good, very excited. Probably the best podcast about the best show of all time. So,
I mean, I'm actually quite a big fan of
I've
Deal
heard.
or No Deal. You've not really watched the show
I
before.
didn't know they existed. Big fans of Deal or No Deal.
So yeah, it's a big show. It's syndicated all across the world. There's different hosts in different countries. Probably the most famous host is Howie Mandel.
Is that the American one?
Yeah, he hosts
nice.
the American version. I'm not sure if he's still doing it. I don't think he is. I think he's just chilling off his Deal or No Deal money. But he's a Canadian comedian, bald guy, very funny comedian. I think he now is a judge on like America's Got Talent.
Yeah, he made it.
He got out of the Dealer-drome and he went
Yeah.
straight to being a judge on a talent search contest. So yeah, Howie, we respect you. You're a top bloke. Maybe he might want to do the podcast with us one day.
He'll be on next week.
I know.
So look out for that.
This is our first episode, but we're quite ambitious already. So what have you been up to, man? Because we had a little road trip the other day. We went to Newcastle Comedy Club, and that was a lot of fun.
Very fun. Yeah, just gigging, man. Not much else. Just gigging and getting pretty ready for this Deal or No Deal episode. Been preparing a lot. I watched a lot of what's the one? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
See, that's not going to help you
show.
at all.
Yeah, wrong show, turns out.
That's
So
the funny
was
thing
tough.
about this show. It's like it takes no skill. You don't have to memorize trivia questions. You don't read books. You don't get the encyclopedias out.
Yeah, you can get some good money out of this by being a true moron. That's actually true.
That's what the show is. It's like, hey, is there any money in this Bruce Craig? It is honestly gambling at its finest. And as a recovering gambler, I sometimes find this show hard to watch.
Yeah, fair enough. Especially when they get that 50 cents. You're like, you sack of garbage. Could have spent that at the pokies.
Mate, you could have been putting it on the Greyhound. I reckon, has anyone ever won big on Deal and taken that money to the casino?
Oh, I think most of them.
Because you just be riding
What
that
has
high.
anyone ever? That's probably the main way they celebrate is go to a casino and go like, I'm going to win, I'm going to double it, and then it's all gone.
So you've been preparing by watching the wrong quiz show.
Wrong quiz show. What's his name? Eddie Maguire?
Eddie Maguire.
Love him.
The show's actually not on anymore.
No, of course it's not. But he was on for like, he was my dad for a while.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Was he like biologically? Like,
No, but I mean, he raised me.
Yeah.
For 30 minutes every day, he
I
raised
mean, if
me.
Eddie Maguire was your dad, you wouldn't be doing this fucking podcast.
No, I'd be on Deal or No Deal.
Yeah, you'd be hosting Fight Night at pay-per-view main events.
Is he all good, Eddie Maguire?
Yeah, he
Allegations wise?
Yeah, I think so. He loves boxing.
Oh, does he?
So he commentates a bit of boxing. He loves AFL.
Oh, he's got a good voice, actually.
So
that
he-
would sound
he
good.
commentates
He should
a
do
lot of
audiobooks.
Yeah. He could read Harry Potter too.
ASMR.
Yeah. Ooh.
Eddie Maguire's actually, he's my... Look, let's not get into the Deal or No Deal.
Can I
hosts.
tell you
We
a
love
quick
those
Eddie
guys.
story?
Make it long.
I used to work for a television network, and we were associated with the network that he's on. And one day my boss was like, hey, why don't you just, as a joke, write an email to Eddie Maguire? So I wrote an email to his
Classic prank.
official, like, not his work email, but like his personal kind of. He was like working for the Collingwood Football Club, so
Nice.
we sent it there, and I just said to him, "Hey Eddie, my mate's a massive fan of of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Can I please get a signed photo?" And like I had forgotten about it, and then like 5 months later in the mail, I get a letter from Collingwood Football Club, and I go, "Mum, I've been drafted. I'm playing in the AFL." I open it up, a signed photo from Eddie Maguire.
What it's...
And my mate's got it, I think, next to his bed every
God
night. He gives
bless.
Eddie a little kiss.
God, Andrew O'Keefe would never do that. No,
Oh.
that's not... All right, sorry.
I would like a signed photo from Andrew.
I would like a couple things from him. Let's not get into that.
What about Grant Denyer? He's the new host. The show's actually...
How new? I feel like he's been a host for a while.
Yeah, well, what episode are we doing today? We're doing season 1, episode 108.
Oh, I
They
knew
pu-
there was something up.
They pump out these
They
episodes.
goddamn better. This is
Yeah.
like the home and away of reality TV.
So
There's four British guys who would die for this.
But technically speaking, Grant Denyer is the new host still. Like Andrew O'Keefe did it for a very long time on a different network. They've now brought it over to a new network. And Grant's doing it kind of a bit differently, but it's much of a muchness. It's same. Andrew O'Keefe was a lawyer, a barrister, I believe, who got into acting and comedy later in life. He was a theatre sports guy, and he actually got on a show called the Hamish and Andy Show. I think originally it was called Big Bite, a sketch show with Chris Lilly and a few people we kind of know from the comedy scene. And Andrew O'Keefe got into, like, I guess, sketch comedy.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then Channel 7, Channel 7, who, when the show was on Channel 7, and they saw a lot of potential in Andrew as a game show host and a TV presenter. He used to host Weekend Sunrise. He used to host Deal. He hosted The Chase, another game show. Andrew was the best of the best when it comes to television broadcasting. And I think he's doing all right. So we won't say too much about what's been going on, but he's doing all right.
We love you. We love Eddie Maguire. Unless... Anyway, so...
But Grant Denyer, what do you think of Grant Denyer?
I like Grant. Yeah. Big Grant guy.
Have you heard the story of how, because he's a big race car guy, he got in an accident.
Whoa.
And he's already quite a short man, but after the accident, he lost a few more inches.
Oh, no.
You'll see it when we watch an episode every time.
He's a professional racer?
I think so. I think he's really into the race car driving.
Wow, these guys, their side gigs are way cooler than the actual thing that you know them for.
It's like Jay Leno and Jerry. They're all car guys. I don't get these guys. Are you a car guy?
No, not a car guy.
Yeah.
God, no.
I drive a Nissan Tito. It's a piece of shit, but it gets me to... it gets me to Crown Comedy on time. If you know what I'm saying.
Go. Shout out to Crown Comedy. We miss you.
So how have you been preparing?
The Andrew O'Keefe of open mics.
You said you've been preparing for this podcast.
My whole life, some would say.
Yeah. How about comedy? You're one of the most dedicated comedians out there. You're writing.
Oh, wow.
Your notebooks are crazy.
A lot of slurs. Yep.
How have you been? Have you been writing a bit lately? Have you been preparing? Have you been doing any fun gigs?
Fun gigs, writing. I was sick for a week. Back into writing now. Writing some hilarious stuff. Not much Deal or No Deal based premises actually this week. So it's been a weird week.
Well, it's so funny because what's the deal?
Actually,
that's a setup.
So I guess, a lot of Deal or No Deal premises then this week. That's how I start most of the jokes. Exciting gigs. Yeah, a bunch. Just good crowd sometimes. And even the shit gigs are great. Who cares, man?
You do a lot of shit gigs.
It's all fun. The percentage is probably 80% shit gigs.
Yeah, but when you get a good one, it feels nice.
Yeah, well, you also know what gig you're walking into a lot of time. Like you walk into some rooms going, this will be a shit gig and I'm excited to try new stuff. I don't try that much new stuff at the great rooms because I shouldn't yet.
I remember when you first started, because you're pretty new to comedy, yeah?
Very, 20 minutes in.
When you first started, I think I gave you some advice. I go, you're not going to be, when you start doing good gigs, you're not going to be used to the laughs. Because when you do open mics, when you do shit gigs, you just keep going. You don't wait for laughs. You don't wait for applauses because you never get them. And then when you do some good gigs, the laughs sort of catch you by surprise because you're not used to them.
Yeah.
But you're getting big laughs these days, man. I saw you freaking crush the other night at the Newcastle Comedy.
Oh, wow.
Newcastle Comedy Club.
Thank you. Well, the same jokes get no laughs the next night. So it's not even about the joke or... You kind of know what to expect when you walk into certain rooms. I like when you walk in and there's like 6 people and you're like, let's see what we can get out of these guys. As opposed to like, not enough for me. I need at least 27p. Like, shut the fuck up. But that's just me.
I've been doing sort of longer sets lately, which has been fun because you normally only get, 5 minutes?
3 or 4 now. No, genuinely.
Yeah.
The mics, a lot of the mics, like 3-4 minute sets.
When I first started, I struggled to get 3, and now I'm like, I want more time, baby. It's like sex. Like when you get older, you want more. You get like, I'll go longer. I'll keep going.
I mean,
when you're young, you're like, a minute will do me. But I've been doing some longer sets to smaller crowds, and that's fun.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, let's.
That's the dream.
So you've been writing a bit, you've been gigging a bit. Any funny stories? Any fan encounters?
No, God, no. No fan encounters. What happened the other day, actually? Some weird heckler thing. Oh, yeah. I was doing Rat Club. So weird. I was doing Rat Club, and it's like, classic Rat Club. There's like 10 people. It's a nice vibe. It's like a nice, warm tent.
Rat Club's a little comedy club in Newtown.
Yeah. Mosh Pit Bar. Go and support them. Fantastic stuff. And there was this girl who was just at the bar. So I forgot who was hosting, but someone's hosting. They're just at the bar. Their back is to the show. So they're not even paying attention to the show the whole time the host is on. And the first act comes on, Freya Morden, very funny. And she says something like, for example, like, does anyone here have so-and-so? And then this girl whose back is to the bar goes, I do. And then turns almost as if like, it's my show now, bitch. Turns and goes, I do. And then just is now like commentating on the premises loudly and just is a part of this now. It's really weird. And is like laughing at the wrong times and all this shit. And Freya's kind of like, all right, and then just leaves. And then I get on and it's a whole thing. Like I don't know if it's autism, what's going on, but like she's got a whole energy where it's like an organism, right, guys? Like, let's all pitch in. Why aren't you guys pitching into his ideas? So I literally had a joke where I'm like, I'm dating, and what is it? Dating is. I've noticed that now that you're dating, it like matters what phone you have. Like if it's an Android or an iPhone. And she goes, yeah, what about the Motorola Flip? She just yells that out. And I'm like, that's literally the punchline that I'm getting to in like a minute later.
That's the only hinge I need.
There we go. And you've brought it up. And she just goes, oh, sorry about that. And then she randomly goes, at least you have a dad.
By the way, I stole that joke from Sam Campbell. All respect to Sam Campbell.
There we go.
I do.
So I say, at least you have a dad. And she's like, she goes, at least you have a dad. And the whole crowd's kind of like, what's going on? And they want me to kind of be mean to her, but I don't want to. So I'm like, yeah, I can tell you're fatherless. And that gets a whole thing. And I didn't want it to. And I was like, this is terrible. But afterwards, she was like the happiest person. She was like, oh, how awesome was that? Like, we're so good together. And I was like, I want you dead. How do you not understand this difference in anything? Like, I want you dead. And you're looking at me being like, I think we should take this on the road, baby. This is crazy. It was amazing. So that happened, and
it's funny when the crowd gets really fixated on the premise and not the punchline. I don't want to tell other people's stories, but I saw Tom Whitcomb, who has a great podcast called Flog Cabin. I saw him perform the other night. He was at Sweeney's, actually, the room that I run in Sydney. Sweeney's Comedy, check it out, baby. But Tom Whitcomb was doing some jokes, and he did a joke about having a tattoo. And someone yelled out, what's the tattoo? And he's like, you've missed the entire point of this joke. If you care about what the tattoo is, you are not going to understand the punchline, because it's not about what the tattoo is. The tattoo is just the idea, the premise. It's the setup. If you're thinking about, what's this tattoo? What's this man's tattoo? Like, you're not going to appreciate the punchline. Because you're too fixated on the premise.
Fixated on the tattoo.
You ever get laughs at the premise and you're like, no, please, wait.
I wish I got laughs at anywhere, honestly. I'll take a laugh forever. So yeah, that's the gig. Should we get into the episode? I'm very excited.
Alrighty. I'm sorry to hold you back. You just seemed like you want to watch an episode of Deal or No Deal. I wanted to have a chat. I wanted to get to know you.
No, God, no.
I thought we could be friends.
I want to watch this episode ASAP. I've already got some info on the person, and I want to get into it.
So we have not watched this episode. We've got a little bit of background information, but we'll start the episode. This is season 1.
We did some homework, all right? We did some homework, guys. Stop.
Homework's good.
The Reddit's going to go crazy.
I hated doing homework as a kid, but love it now. Love writing down some notes.
Yeah, okay. You did way more homework.
And
you've got a home address. What's going on here?
What's the deal with homework? Have you heard about that one?
What's the deal with homework?
My girlfriend. She keeps coming home. She's doing homework. No comment. No comment on that. All right, dude. This is season 1, episode 108 of Deal or what's the show called? Deal or No Deal. Let's get into it.
And for those of you watching at home, just start the episode now, and it'll be like our periods. They'll sync up.
I don't think we have the rights to that music, so I just had to take it off.
Sorry, guys. Please don't. Grant, if you sue us for that, brother, I mean, let's not start on the wrong foot. There he is, handsome Grant.
Do you like a 3-piece suit?
I'm sure, as opposed to the other suits. Or
Yeah,
just
so he's wearing a vest, so that makes it a 3-piece.
I mean, he kind of has to. Look, I just want him to be comfortable. I wouldn't mind seeing him in trackies and a robe or something.
I don't think anyone's hosted a television show in trackies since Mick Malloy was on television.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I think the whole suit thing is a bit much.
Oh, they've picked her. Okay,
Wow.
we know a little bit about this lady. What's her name?
Donna Robotham or Robotham. I don't want to. I'm just saying. I don't actually know.
I don't think her name's Robot Ham.
Okay, fine. Let's go with Robotham. Wow, I went for the underhug with Grant. Like,
I would love a hug from Grant.
but height-wise, you got to go over on Grant.
I do that sometimes because we're both quite tall, and I will take someone's neck off. I'll do the old shoulder charge.
They got rid of it. It used to just be like 15 supermodels, right?
I don't know if Australia kind of did the models. We always did the audience were the people that hold the suitcases. But yeah, in America, they had
some supermodels.
No, they had Meghan Markle was one.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
she was one of the models on
Oh my
Deal.
God,
Yeah.
they got Hillary and Michelle Obama and the other ones.
We've just got these fucking ugly cunts up there.
Those are her kids, right?
Yeah, 2 kids.
Danny and Maddie, I believe.
They
2 sons.
I don't know how to tell them apart. One's got glasses, one doesn't, but they look very similar.
Big fans of you both, fellas. We know you're listening.
So Donna's picked case 9, and she picked case 9 because she was going to go with lucky 7.
Yep.
But one of her sons did a random number generator before the show.
Which some would say is very stupid, but I mean...
Well, Childish Gambino got his name from a Wu-Tang name generator.
Let's
see if Donna gets some cash.
She has been called the new Childish Gambino, so we'll see how we go.
Imagine if she could spit some bars. That'd be amazing.
Donna would drop that word instantly.
She's Scottish. She's got quite a thick accent.
Oh, yep.
And she's showing Grant Denyer right now a tattoo of a
hairy cow.
A hairy cow? It's a Scottish Highlander cow.
That's what she wants if she wins, right? She said, if I win, I want a hairy cow.
But as a pet?
I think they'll cook it eventually, but a couple of years as a pet and then you cook it.
But I don't really understand the differences between cows because there's dairy cows, but you can't eat a dairy cow.
No, a hairy cow isn't a type of cow.
It's a type of cow.
A hairy cow? That can't be on the list of cows. I think it's just a cow that doesn't... Actually, yeah, I guess other cows don't have hair on them. My God, the stash on one of the brothers, one of the sons is crazy. That's like old school sort of caricature stuff.
Yeah, I think he works...
Old-timey villain.
Yeah, he works as a Dudley Do-Right impersonator on the weekends.
We got from 50 cents to 100,000. This is bringing back old memories.
Wait, we need more cow chat. Is a hairy cow
no, it's
a
not
Scottish Highlander cow a real cow?
I want to look into
And
this.
can you get one in Australia?
One of the sons, the stash son, looks a little like a hairy cow.
First case just opened, $100,000.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Not a great way to start.
Cut. What kind of first episode is this, Tim? Cut.
You're not getting a hairy cow with that.
Now you guys know that we keep it real on this show because this is not the way I wanted this to go at all.
But also, can you eat a dairy cow or are they only for milk?
I can't even think straight right now.
If you know,
$100,000 gone.
Call in.
Oh, you got Patton Oswalt. That's pretty cool.
No one's seeing what we're seeing.
Oh yeah, Patton Oswalt's on the show. That's crazy. See, he showed up with fucking whatever he had on.
$5. That's good. It balances it out. It's
not
nice.
really.
Now,
that's brutal.
My girlfriend, my partner, my fiance.
Whoa! Is that a reveal on the show?
We started watching this show together recently, and she'd never seen it either. I had to explain the rules to her. It's very hard.
That's got to be a tough thing for her.
And she's not.
For you to be like, sit down and watch Deal or No Deal with
She
me.
loves
Jesus
it.
Christ, I'm married into this.
She's like, I wish I was married to Grant Denyer. Look at him in his three-piece suit. He's making money. You're out there doing open mics. You're
How
a
much
piece
do you
of
reckon he's
shit.
getting for this?
Oh, he's getting some cash money.
We're talking high, a couple $100,000.
I think it's rude to ask, but
well, he's not on the show. Oh, nice, $500 gone.
All right, so $5
I was thinking
is
a couple
gone.
$100,000 maybe.
$500 gone and $100,000.
Because think about it, if he's making less than this lady tonight, you'd be pissed.
Sorry,
I just got a paycheck for like $5,000. She just won $27,000.
I've been in that position where I'm working for people making way more than me, and I'm doing all the work.
Oh no. I hate the pre-react. How do you feel about when they look in
the
and then they
slow
give her a look and go
reveal.
whoopsie doopsie, and then it's $3. You're like, you little cunt.
I hate when they go, for your sake, I hope it's this, but for my sake, I'm saying $75,000. It's like, come
Wait, what?
on, mate. Whose team are you on?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, I had to explain the rules.
Because that's what they win?
Oh yeah, sorry. So if you correctly guess, I think you get $200.
$200, isn't it? You get the whole case.
If you correctly guess, like if you're up on the podium and so this woman.
Yeah, but I thought if you correctly guess how much you won that amount.
No, you only get like $200.
What the fuck? It's always been like that, or they just ran out of money?
Yeah, the budget's not great.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, they just changed $200. Imagine be like, oh, I have $100,000, and you do, and they're like, here's go to Rebel Sport and get a soccer ball. And
so it's actually
jersey.
looking good. There's a lot of money on the right side, which is where all the big cash is. The left is looking pretty nice, getting rid of a lot of small
so got rid
stuff.
of 5, 25, 100,
As I was saying,
250,
I had to explain the
500.
rules, mate, to my girlfriend. How would you do it? How would you explain this game?
Well, you lost me at having a girlfriend, brother. But
Sorry, first bank offer was $4,000, $710.
pretty good. What would you do?
I'd keep playing.
Oh wow, big dream.
No deal.
No deal. I also think you're not allowed to stop because that would be the worst episode ever. It's like a 6-minute episode.
I imagine if you got offered
I would instantly, if you just go deal,
$500,
wouldn't they be like,
deal.
cut? That's not even an episode,
You
mate.
got to keep playing while to see what you could have won.
Do you have tactic? Would you like stop at a certain point? Do you
Dude,
have
I'm a recovering gambling addict. I don't
Holy
want to
shit.
talk about what I used to do.
Oh no, Tim is just frothing at the mouth right now.
I would be going to the dog track right after this, no matter what I
Oh
want.
my goodness, just 50 cents at the dog track.
I told a pretty big, a blokey bloke comedian. I told him about some of my gambling stories, and his jaw dropped.
Whoa!
Ooh, the
okay.
50 cents, the monkey they used to call it, has been
Give me
taken
the
out
monkey,
of play.
which very racist.
She-
depending on who has the briefcase, by the way.
She's playing a good game. Besides that $100,000, everything is left on the right side.
Yeah, okay, that's actually true. A very tough, like first briefcase with the 100,000, but a beautiful recovery, and she's playing it like a champ. Donna, I think your two sons really supporting you, which is really important.
Yeah. They're out there. What do the Suns want the cow? Are they
I
going
think
to?
the sons just want her to be happy, man. And that's really beautiful. Look at this guy. I'm not getting a good vibe of this.
$10.
Holy shit. Okay, she is cleaning up.
This is amazing. She's going to win some big money if she plays this game right. But how do you even play this game right? You just money. Is there any money in those briefcases?
So nerve-wracking, honestly. Because I feel like walking into this...
Oh, okay. There's a big one. $10,000 has just been taken out of play.
Yeah.
That's all right, though, because it's still looking pretty balanced. She's got 2 cases to open until the next bank offer. Have we explained the rules of this game? Can you try and do it, Kiyanosh?
I mean, I can try. If you don't know the rules of Deal or No Deal, why the hell are you listening to this, first of all? But so there's all these briefcases. You got to pick them. And I think you start with 6 cases to open, and then 5, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. And every time...
Oh, that was one of the Suns. The Suns
oh,
just opened
wow.
the case.
Why did you go for the Suns so quickly?
You leave them to the end, and he had $2,500.
That's still all right, to be honest.
Yeah.
So now that she's almost done her 5 cases, then she gets to sort of get this bank offer. And the bank offer is this is where the gambling comes in. If you're sick in the head, you'll never take it. But if you're pragmatic, if you came in wanting a Suzuki Swift or whatever the hell...
That used to be on. Instead of $20,000,
it was a car,
it
right?
was a car.
Yeah.
They just showed a shot of the person sitting there who had opened the first briefcase, which was $100,000.
Very depressed, actually.
She's just going to sit there with this going, I'm so sorry, you're not going to get your hairy cow, you crazy coot.
So then when you get the bank offer, that's pretty much, I mean, kind of the whole game. You say no deal or deal. And if you say no deal, you keep going until, the bad thing happens eventually and you lose everything. Oh, $50, pretty good.
All right,
Donna is cheering. What do you think for the bank offer?
We got a bank offer. First offer was for $4,000. This has got to go up to at least somewhere in the 10,000s.
I'm going to guess like 13 100,000.
All right, let's see. Come on, bank offer.
Can you bet on the bank offer? You know, like, this is the thing, man. You should be able to bet on every 8,000.
They've lowballed her.
Look at her. She looks pissed right now.
Look at the crowd. No deal.
You fucking mutt dogs. 8,000.
That's a bit of a dog act by the bank.
Is there someone in the back, an actuary in the back doing numbers?
I reckon there's a few, and I think they play games because they see the psychology of how she's playing the game, and they've lowballed her because they want her to keep going. Does the bank want them to win? Does the bank want them to lose? I don't know what the bank's purpose is, because you want a good TV show.
You know who we should interview is these people who've been on the show. And they're going to be like, you know, they gave me hush money. They came after my family.
I don't want to be associated with these people. If her goal in life is to get a hairy cow, she needs to fucking check her
No,
head.
hey, Donna, don't listen to him. We'll have you on anytime. I'll send you the address. You know what I mean? She's like, Grant came to my door. He said, take the deal. I want to know about that stuff. So I think there's some good money in the number 9.
She's picked number 9. Has she picked number 7? Is 7 still up there?
7's what she wanted, right?
Yeah, that's what she was going to go with.
Imagine if that's got the 75.
Because that. I think like that. You know, I like to do footy tipping comps. And whenever you change your tip from one team to another, the other team always wins.
Can they stop showing the 100,000?
They keep showing the person who opened the briefcase first.
And what, she just has to keep it open for the whole time?
She's got to stand there with her head in shame.
Can we get some snacks for her? Oh.
Ooh, okay, so 7,500 is out of the picture. Can we? I can't really see. Have they? I think they've done number 7.
They've done what?
They've already picked case number 7. That's what she would have gone with.
I don't know. Who had... Oh, no.
$5,000 just out of the picture.
All the big dogs are here still, besides 100,000.
But only one more case to open until the next bank offer, so...
She still has 20, 30, 40, 50, 75 grand. I mean, those are big numbers,
all right,
man.
Once they open this next case, I want you to guess what the offer's going to be.
$1. Okay, I'm thinking huge. If they're not little cunts, it'll be at least mid-10s. Like 15 grand.
That's a great way to end that round. She opened the briefcase with a $1.
Incredible round.
So this is pretty much what on the left side now. She's got $75 left. She's got $750 left, and then there's a fair bit of cash left on that right side. So there's 1,000, there's 20,000, there's 30,000, 40,000.
Is under 10 grand. It's 9,999 for those of you listening at home, which is fucking disgusting.
The other day I did.
They really lowball them.
The other day I did my my steps. I counted my steps, and I got 9,999.
Did you say deal or no deal?
I'm like, can I just do one more step? But
why didn't you?
The day was over.
See, I don't like this statistics stuff. People get too big on the numbers.
So she's gone no deal to almost 10,000.
Obviously, it's disgusting.
She's got a lot to play for here. She's still got some big money.
I think it's offensive to offer her that amount.
So she's got $1,000 left, $20,000 left, $30,000 left, $40,000 left, $50,000 left, and $75,000 left. Then on the other side, not much, $75 and $750.
No, she's got this. Donna, I'm actually, I know this has already happened, and you're probably rich right now, just doing terrible things for the
By the way,
environment.
this episode aired a couple of weeks ago.
40,000 gone. Donna, I'm so sorry I spoke too soon. You're probably homeless right now, getting, Centrelink and feeding your 2 sons with canned tuna. I did not realize this was going to go like this.
That's the commentator's curse.
Yeah.
You did that, although this episode aired a long time ago.
No, still. Oh, he's got the...
One son's still got a case.
Why do they have such doomed numbers? Isn't 13 possibly...
Very unlucky number.
The Chinese would be yelling at him right now.
Some hotel rooms don't even have a level 13. That's
they
how unlucky that number is.
That's where Grant lives.
Grant's just there in his little race car. What are those little race cars that run around on the track? He's
in them?
He's just playing them with
them. Okay. I thought you meant he's driving them. A little adorable
he could
Grant.
fit into a little Hot Wheels.
We love you, Grant. Grant looks like he's not real. Looks like he came out of packaging.
He is like a Ken doll, isn't he?
He is. He would actually be a great Aussie Ken.
He has no genitalia at all. It's just nice and smooth.
So smooth.
Oh, man.
Just how I like it.
I'm annoyed.
One case to go, if you guys are wondering.
I'm annoyed we missed what was in case 7, because Maybe it was the first case. It was the 100,000.
Oh, it was 100,000. Fuck, maybe it was.
All right, only one case to open till the next bank offer.
The bank offers suck, dude. I think that this is really a...
Oh,
50,000 huge ones.
That's a big hit for Donna.
I mean, this is when people start saying this stuff is rigged because
Do the Suns disown
the
her at this
emotional
stage?
journey that they have put us through. And this is just a random episode that we found, folks. And the actual psychological warfare that they... $5,000 is the bank offer, ladies and gentlemen.
10. She could have had 10 an offer
Tush
ago.
on my wife before you offer me that much
Now,
money.
do you take that and then you could take that to the Greyhounds and try and double that and try and get your money back?
No, Donna. You're going to win 75. Just believe.
Do you reckon she'll have a kebab after this?
A lot of 75s are on, by the way. There's $75, $750, and then 75,000. I mean, it's almost... I'm not big on those numbers, but one of those astrology freaks would be having a boner right now.
Now we should have checked the rules because you only have to
Good on you,
pick
Donna.
like a few more cases as the game goes on. You normally have to pick 5 cases each round and it gets lower and lower and lower. So I think now she's only going to have to pick like 1 or 2
I think
cases
it's one case now.
every round. This is where it gets tense. How are you feeling, Kiyanosh?
I'm in a rough place, man, because once that 75 goes, I mean, we are talking public housing. We are talking public school for the kids. It's looking bad.
The kids are 80.
I mean, if she gets $75, it costs her more to get there than she's going to leave with.
The kids graduated uni in 1952.
Well, their kids are going to be homeschooled. Do you understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, this is
Hey,
generational wealth.
Nothing wrong at homeschool. And the best thing about if you homeschool, 6 o'clock, deal's on, you're watching that.
That's very true. And you can watch... you used to be able to watch Ellen in the morning, but now they probably just put Oprah twice. Because...
I think Drew Barrymore and Kelly Clarkson.
Drew Barrymore
have
is
replaced
actually...
them,
Yeah, she's the new... If she comes out that Drew Barrymore's a bag of shit, then we can't trust anyone, you guys.
She's lovely. And Kelly
Yeah,
Clarkson as well. Man,
Kelly Clarkson, lovely.
I've been loving those
Number
songs.
10 is being opened, you guys. 750, beautiful
So
numbers.
she only has 1 case left on the small side, $75. So on the big side,
Cheers to that, Donna.
she's looking good.
You're looking good, Don, I'll tell you that.
She's going to be celebrating with a kebab tonight. She's going to get a hairy cow.
Hairy cow on the side. Donna, you, Danny, and Maddie have earned this, honestly. I don't know what you guys have been through, but you deserve more than $75.
Imagine putting a hairy
Every
cow
family
on a
deserves.
spit and just like cooking the shit out of a hairy cow. Like obviously you'd have to
A hairy cow on the spit?
Yeah, you'd have to get rid of the hair.
We will edit that out, I think. We'll edit around that one. Oh, 20,000, which is actually pretty good, to be honest.
gone.
It's not great. You would rather the 1,000 or the 75, but you've still got 30,000, you've got 75,000, and you've only got 4 options right now.
Are we getting
So
the bank offer here?
the bank offer would be ridiculous right now.
So what she's got left, $75. She's got $1,000. She's got $30,000 and $75,000, and her bank offer was
8,730, which is sickening. I mean, whoever the fuck is doing these numbers, pick up your game.
he's a sadist. He's just there back in a dark room, just going, "Oh,
Well, it doesn't even
Donna."
add up. I mean, if you went off like the average or something, surely it's above that.
I don't think the banker wears pants. Like he's just in this little.
I don't think there's a
room.
banker actually. I think it's like a
It's an algorithm.
yeah. I think it's an algorithm.
I think there's a
I
dude.
think all of Dylan Odell's run by like. You ever see the movie Eagle Eye? Shia LaBeouf.
No.
Watch that tonight, and we'll next week we'll be talking about that.
Have you got a copy of VHS?
No. I have a copy on Grinder. Oh my god.
I don't think Grindr's a streaming service.
$30,000 gone. Oh god. It's got to be rigged. I mean, are you serious? It's so perfect right now. There's $75 left. There's $1,000 left, and 75,000.
But the 75
I mean, this
could be...
shit is rigged. I'm gonna next episode we're gonna be behind the scenes, and I'm gonna be proving.
Bank
how-
offer 10. That's the highest offer
10,000.
she's
Yeah,
got.
'cause
Yeah,
she got 9,999 before, so she's $1. This is when
you got to start thinking about taking a deal,
this is when
yeah.
it's like. This shit should be illegal. You shouldn't be allowed to put someone through this mental.
This is why we need a statistician or a data person or a
I have a friend
mathematician.
who is one.
So they've got $75 left.
Oh
They've
my
got $1,000 left. They've got $75,000 left, and their bank offer $10K. What would you do?
Yeah, it just bums me out thinking about it. I'd probably take it, to be honest, because
Yeah, that would change our lives.
statistically, like, I don't really need the 75. But if I leave with like 75,000, but if I leave with
She went no deal. No
but
deal
I didn't
to
get it.
10.
She wants a hairy cow. You could definitely get a hairy cow
You
for
could
10
get
grand.
You
So
could
that
get
was
10 hairy cows.
No, how much is a cow?
I'm saying a grand. A grand
for
a cow.
a cow, dude. If cows are a grand, get me a couple of cows.
If she wins $75,000, she's got to buy the whole studio audience a cow. Everyone gets a cow. You get a cow. You get a cow.
Holy shit! I think the son said no deal, bro. Let her get a fucking 10 grand's good. She could travel with 10 grand, have a good time. Why do you need 75, Donna? Greed will oh no.
So
no.
3 cases left, and she's gotten rid of the smallest amount of money.
Holy fucking
This is exciting.
Shit.
This is exciting. This bank offer is going to be interesting. She's got $1,000 left or $75,000 left.
It's a good thing you can't smell podcasts because I just shit myself, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely just wow.
I'm glad you're
$21,000 bank offer. I don't even know what to think anymore, you guys. We might need a new co-host for this one. I'm going to leave.
I think I would be taking 21. Because if you got you're either going to get $1,000 or $75,000. Why not take 21,000?
21 is such a good amount of money.
I mean, you can buy a nice new car.
Suzuki iSwift E40, whatever it's called.
Is this your dream car? You want a little Swifty?
No. The reason I say it is the A-League is now called like the Suzuki Ute A-League. It's like a specific car is the name of the league. So it's called like the Suzuki Ute i30 A-League.
You're a soccer guy?
Yeah, I'm enough to find that hilarious. You know?
Foosball guy?
I'm a football guy. I'm so terrified for Donna. She's taking it?
She took it. The deal. $21,000
nice.
in the back pocket. She'll be taking that to get a cow.
But now they show you anyway, right? This is where the show is sick in the head.
You got to play
Let her take her money, you little dogs. She's going to... Oh, this is going to kill me.
I'll let you call this.
I don't even know. So what happens? It's her briefcase is what she would have got? How does it work? Oh, my God. Oh, nice. The son had the $75,000.
And got the correct guess. He won $250. $1,000 in her case. So she just turned $1,000 into $21,000.
Straight to the ponies.
And that's how you play the deal. What a fun episode for our first one. That was great.
Pretty incredible stuff.
Thank you, Donna.
Donna, you're a really wise woman. I hope you get the cow that you wanted. And Grant is pissed because that's coming right out of his paycheck. And incredible. Probably the best episode I've ever seen.
Now, that's the end of the deal. And what a great episode, Donna. Donna, thank you for giving us an amazing episode to start our podcast.
Thanks for being our first guest, Donna. No, honestly, I feel like we're really connected. You don't know us, but we really know you deeply. And same with Danny and Maddie, the kids. That guy's mustache.
And Grant Denya, you look like you hosted the hell out of that show. If you want a gig emceeing Sweeney's comedy, we've got some spots available. We pay $100 cash. It's pretty good. You did it last night.
Did it last night. They said I was the next Grant Denya. So it's actually a really good gig. I would recommend it, Grant, if you're free.
So because, we've done the show now, the deal is over. She won $21,000. That was very exciting.
Big money.
I thought we might just end the show in a cute little fun way with some jokes. So I'm just going to do 3 jokes off these blue cards. And
Before you do, what would you do with $21,000?
See, everyone used to just do like, oh man, it's a deposit of a house, but 21,000 is not even a deposit for a house now.
That's a cheese sandwich in this
economy.
So
I think I'd buy a car. I'd buy like a mini SUV.
Whoa!
But like I could get a nice car for 21,000. Yeah.
I don't know if you can.
See, I'm not a car guy.
Probably
but,
not, to be honest.
A mini,
not a new one. You could probably get a nice.
Or
I
bought. I don't know if I've told you this. I bought a little motorcycle recently so I can get the gigs.
Whoa, okay.
I haven't got my license yet. I did the knowledge test. Got 100%. Thanks for asking.
No worries.
And then I've got to go to a 2-day workshop, but they're hard to get into because everyone's riding scooters now.
Whoa.
So I've got to wait like a couple of months so I can get my license. So I've been just, driving around the car park and things like that.
I love it.
But yeah, I'm going to use it for that. So maybe I'd buy a nice bike. I could ride to gigs. That'd be fun.
That's pretty good.
But to what would you do with the money? You want to get
I don't know, 21,000. Travel probably somewhere. Find a nice place where I'd probably spend half of it on traveling somewhere. 10 grand, you could probably have a great time. Go to New York or something. I'm walking here, and then Probably save a bit of it, like a boring bitch.
Imagine if you
fuck it. You know what? I might get a hairy cow.
I
might get a hairy cow.
Imagine if you got the money, you went to New York, you go on there to do comedy, you're walking here, you have an accident, you're in crutches, you got a wheelchair, you're rolling here.
All right, let's do the jokes.
The jokes are not going to be much better than that.
Yeah,
All right.
buckle up, folks. For the ones who are just here for the Deal or No Deal, this is the point where you go to the next episode.
All right, here's a joke for you. I'm trying to write healthier jokes. I call them Fitbits.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a sponsored ad, by the way, technically, that joke.
No laugh, just a nice.
Well, you get a nice, and I think I'll buy a Fitbit now, so that works. My mum recently got a Fitbit, and she'll love that joke.
Oh, good. Can you clip that up and reel it to your mum?
Thanks, Dad.
Is she on the socials?
Yeah, not on. You probably can't access them, but I have.
She's
her
on the dating
socials.
apps, yeah.
She's on the dating apps. That's such a funny. I have a new joke about my mum on the dating apps. She's not at all. That's the best part about that joke. My mum and I once had a conversation briefly about dating, and I was like, I got the idea in my head. But then people come up to me and say, like, really brave of your mum to get back out there. I'm like, none of that's true. My act is a lie.
Does she want to meet someone? How old is your mother?
I think that was the conversation. She was like, I guess I'm open to the idea,
Yeah,
and I was like, I just had a joke.
Would you help her set up the profile and stuff?
For sure. I'll do whatever she needs.
I once matched with Casey Donovan, the singer from Australian Idol.
Casey Donovan, fuck, that rings a bell.
She's a great singer, really lovely woman.
Matched with Casey.
I think she got like catfished and wrote a book about it, but I matched with her.
Yeah, it's called the Tim Rankin story, dude.
I would not do anything malicious to Casey. I think she's amazing. I love her so much.
No deal.
And we hit it off. We were flirting. It was great.
You met her?
Yeah, and we never went on a date.
Wow.
But I would have liked to. I'm a big fan of hers.
Those messages will sell for millions.
And she was doing gear. She was texting me jokes, like flirtatious jokes.
Wow.
And then I listened to the radio the next day.
What's the deal with gingers?
She's doing the same jokes on the radio.
Wait, what kind of jokes was she doing?
Just, she was talking about how she loves football and that.
Oh, like her bits about her. But it's the act.
Then she's on the grill team with Matty Johns and Gus Warland and MG, doing all the jokes that she did to me on the dating app.
Well, now that you say it, a lot of good crowd work is just like, what do you do for work? You're like, that's pretty thoughtful of you to ask.
And then a dick pic as a big closer.
Hold on a sec, Casey, you're doing my act. All
right. I'm thinking about getting my butthole bleached, or as I like to call it, changing my ringtone. I'm going to get the crazy frog. Ding, ding, ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding, ding. I was thinking Soldier Boy. Wow.
All right, last joke. We'll finish off the show with a good one before we say goodbye. I've put on a bit of weight recently. I'm starting to get a bit of a dad bod, which is great because I always wanted a father figure.
Incredible. I love that joke. I heard that joke last night. Can I just say Tim murdered last night at Sweeney's? Kind of like worryingly so. I didn't even know they could laugh like that. There was like 10 people, and it was like
You're being too kind.
It was like I was in an arena, and that dad bod joke basically got a standing O, and it deserves it. Dad bod, father figure.
Please stop.
As someone without a dad,
you're being very
patronising. No, genuinely.
I wasn't going to get up last night because we had a big lineup, but I needed.
And then you came and showed everyone how it was done. Genuinely, it was fantastic.
Because someone, I won't name names, went for 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Incredible. Was it actually 20?
Yeah, it was a good 20 minutes, though. I let
Very
it go.
fun 20.
If you want to come and
it only felt like 17, by the way, if you're listening.
If you ever want to come and see us do comedy, we're always doing comedy at Sweeney's Comedy Club at Hotel Sweeney's every Tuesday night here in Sydney at 7:30. You can find us on social media. We're doing all the things, but Donna, she came here with nothing and she left with $21,000.
Pretty good first episode for us. Obviously, the other 107 might not have gone so well, but we might go back to a few of the others. Next episode's probably... I'm going to have some predictions for next episode. Not going to look good for this person. I'm just guessing. And... yeah, I'm thinking some real sad vibes for the next one because Donna really hit it out of the park, and I think we're going to get a real dumb asshole in the next few episodes. So we'll see how we go. Thanks so much for joining, you guys. What a beautiful first episode.
We got to get out of here, do it again real soon, but for now, bye-bye.
Thank you.
And keep on dealing.
Is that the slogan?
What's the deal?
Keep on dealing.